Welcome everybody. I'm really excited to be presenting to you the astrology for 2023. We've been through a massive year, but there's amazing new changes coming for 2023. So I've decided to call this one the year ahead, the first of the first 2023. So this is like the new year, a new time that we're entering. And the reason why is because something fantastic is happening. We've got Pluto is leaving Capricorn. So there's Capricorn over here. So this symbol here that looks like a V is the symbol for Capricorn. And you can see that we have a stellium. We have Pluto, Venus, Mercury and Sun all in Capricorn. And Capricorn, as you know, rules business, governments, democracy, manufacturers, officials. Remember things like when China decided that everyone had to deal with their own rubbish. So big countries in the world, empires are saying, there's changes now, we have to deal with recycle our own rubbish. So that's what Capricorn's about, governments. But what's happening is Pluto's coming in. Pluto is right here, and it's been in here for about nearly 20 years, but Pluto is on the verge of coming into Aquarius. So the date for that is going to be March the 23rd. I'll check with my notes, but March 23rd is when the symbolic shift, we enter a new sign of Aquarius. And what's Aquarius all about? It's the space age, it's the artificial intelligence, it's the internet. It's about people coming together to create new structures. So this is why it's an exciting time, but old structures have to fall down. So I've decided to call it, as Pluto exits Capricorn, Pluto enters Aquarius. So that's the symbol for Aquarius, but the symbol for Pluto is like a circle inside of a semicircle with the cross. The cross is the earth, the circle is the spirit. So Pluto takes 248 years. So last time that Pluto was in Capricorn was around 1770. So we're going to look at the history of what happened. So this is a 248 year cycle. The thing about Pluto is that it rules dissolution, transformation, dictators, leaders, tyrants, and villains. But the thing is that these forces that are impacted on humanity, they're changing. The balance of power is changing. So what I wanted, for those that are interested in the dates, I said the last time that Pluto was in Capricorn was in 2008. So 20 years have gone by, we're here now, and it's on March 24th in 2023, everything is going to change because that's a symbolic 0 degrees Aquarius. So what happens is it goes into Aquarius till June, but then it goes back, and then it comes back again. That's called retrograde when it goes back. It appears to go backwards. It comes again in January 2024. So that's next year it comes forward, and then it goes backwards again and doesn't appear forward. It'll be fully in Aquarius by November the 20th. So by November 20th, 24, it'll spend another 20 years going through Aquarius. And so we've got a rocky road. For 1 year, there's a balance of change in government powers going on. So what happened last time, 248 years ago, what happened? That's how we learn about what Pluto brings. There were a lot of power grabs. Slavery ended in Britain. Britain set up the stock exchange. And that's what's changing, because now that people have cryptocurrency and Bitcoin, the currency is going to go to the people, not to individual people. We also had Captain Cook around 1770. He was on a mission for King George III, and he claimed New Zealand and Australia for the colonies, for the empire. But he ended up being killed in Hawaii. And then America, who's also trying to break free of Britain, set up the American Declaration of Independence in 1776. But before that, they'd set up the flag, the stars and stripes. So this is all about people setting up their own institutions of freedom. We had the Industrial Revolution, we had the trade unions forming. And back in France, we had Marie Antoinette from Austria, the most scandalous, tragic lifetime. Marie Antoinette marries King Louis XVI. And so much scandal happened there that it ended up leading, the people revolted against these royal powers, and the French Revolution started. And it's all about that it has to serve the people. We also had Kamala Harris as the first female vice president. We had all the stuff going on with President Trump and the Black Lives Matter. It's all about people are trying to redefine how they want to be governed. Remember, Capricorn is all about being governed and governments. So now we've got cryptocurrencies. It's an age of truth. People want to know, will cryptocurrency really serve me? And remember when I said in Britain, we had the stock market formed in Britain 248 years ago. Well, now, instead of the stock market owning the world's money, we have people saying we want to own our own cryptocurrency. And it's also on another level, an interesting dynamic of the shift as Pluto goes in Aquarius, is we have the whole story of Elon Musk. We've got the Twitter talking about free speech or speech that can't be censored. This is a really exciting time, but whether Elon Musk is a wolf or a lamb in disguise, we don't know. Where people are trusting their leaders, we have a lot of faith in our leaders to take us to the next level. So just to shift all that dynamics of institutes and governments and politics and power grabs, you notice that all these planets are on the left-hand side here. So that's called a bold chart. And a bold chart is significant when there's one other planet that's like the handle of the bowl. So there is one other. It's not actually a planet, it's a dwarf planet called Ceres. And Ceres is all about the nurturer of grains. But because it's in Libra, Ceres is all about, Libra is all about partnership. So as we ride these waves of changes, it could be a time in the next month or two to find real connections with your partners, that you journey and navigate through these troubled waters with your partner, your beloved. That could be a symbol of that. We also have Saturn in Aquarius. So in Aquarius we have Saturn. Saturn will spend 2 to 2.5 years there. But Aquarius is all about the space age, the internet, humanitarianism. And Saturn is hard work. People are going to work really hard to build a better world, to make new global networks. We've got Uranus over here in Taurus, And the last time that we had Uranus in Taurus, we had the Great Depression, World War II, Hitler, Mussolini. So what this is all about, they even dropped the bomb in that. The last time Uranus was in Taurus was about dropping bombs in Japan. So what does it mean today? It means that the individual is craving for freedom, again, like for this better world. So I just wanted to end, I didn't want to scare anyone about the history of where the planets have been, but by studying where the planets were in the last cycles teaches us on a next octave how to deal with these massive changes. So I believe that as Pluto leaves Capricorn and enters Aquarius, we're heading for new structures that ultimately are about benefiting the world and empowering the individual. Thank you.